here's an interesting question that comes up for me a lot with people is why do people who have been abused as kids continue to find themselves in circumstances where abuse happens later on? What's your, experience with
Oh
this?
boy,
What's the
that,
explanation of that?
that is the well, that's the $64,000 question in our field. Is how do we get to repeat our old patterns?
Exactly.
How do our brains get set for what's familiar over what's safe? And so when we are in unfamiliar surroundings, we don't feel like we are ourselves. And uh, when we are back to what people were like when we were growing up, you go like, "Oh, I'm at home." So if you're
Right. I
really
know
in a
that.
very nice, quiet, gentle, thoughtful community, but you grew up with a lot of explosive anger, you go like, "No, I don't like these Swedish type people. I'd rather hang out with a bunch of Sicilians who are more expressive." And
Yeah.
so we really get geared towards being with the sort of stimulation that we were with as young kids to a large degree. Um, and so, I see this all, I saw it, used to see this in soldiers, that they would feel nothing as long as there was no danger. But the moment they're in a dangerous situation, they start feeling
They feel
alive
alive.
again. So
Yeah.
they become firefighters, they become bungee jumpers, and they become motorcycle riders because they're always living on the edge of danger because the rest of the time they don't feel anything. Um, I've seen it with many women who were molested and abused as kids, is that they start dating guys who are gentle with them and thoughtful with them, and they find them boring beyond belief. And they're with a guy who is an alcoholic and is dangerous and unpredictable, and they go like, "Oh, let me save this person, because now I'm
Yeah.
at home and I try to save my daddy also." And then after the first big failure, they date other people and dull, and they meet another guy who is dangerous, and they suddenly start feeling excited again.
Yeah.
So these are very complex issues in human nature, is that there is something about our biology that drives us back to what's familiar and not necessarily what's safe.